friends, welcome to our channel Learn Easy with Sukan. In the previous video, we saw about how to calculate a 4-point DFT sequence with the detailed explanations. So, for the 8-point DFT sequence also, it is the same procedure followed for the 4-point DFT sequence. First, we need to calculate the WN matrix and then multiply that with the given X of n sequence. But the thing is, there it will be a 4 cross 4 matrix and here it will be an 8 cross 8 matrix. So in the end of the previous video itself, I have given the tricks to remember the WN matrix for a 4-point DFT sequence, how to remember it easily without calculating that each and every time. Similarly, for this 8-point DFT sequence also, let us see how to remember it easily, because calculating that each and every time is a tedious work because it is an 8 cross 8 matrix. So the procedure for calculating this the final DFT answer is the same procedure as the previous 4-point DFT sequence, but let us see how to calculate the WN matrix for an 8-point DFT sequence. So, tips and tricks. To know how to calculate, to know the exact procedure, please refer the previous video. So, the twiddle factor for a 8-point DFT sequence can be easily remembered. So, initially, it's going to be an 8 cross 8 matrix. I'm going to divide it as an 4 quadrants for the easy understanding. So, fill the first row and the first column with ones. That is the first step. Then, fill the fifth column with minus 1, 1, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 1, minus 1. That is, see to that you have to put alternate minus 1 and 1, but the middle part will have the 0 thing. And the next is, fill the fifth row as minus 1, 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 0 and minus 1, 0. This is the next step. Now, in the remaining, the left out portions, take the center part and fill them with minus 1 in all the quadrants like this. Totally we will have 9 elements to be filled. So in that the center part should be given as minus 1 for all the quadrants. Next, all the diamond shaped places should be filled with J for all the quadrants like this. Now, see, just remember a diamond, that too with the left corner point. So with the left corner facing upwards, now fill the minus sign. Now that arrow with the same center facing downwards, fill the minus sign. This is for the upper 2 halves quadrant. For the down quadrants, this right side will be the corner, and same way upper and the lower portion you have to fill the minus sign. Downwards, minus, minus. So like a diamond, just remember the shape, and first the left side will be for the top 2 quadrants, the left side will be the center, top and bottom fill the minus, and for the bottom quadrants, right side will be the corner, fill the minus. Now, remember this plus minus and equal to. For the first quadrant, this is the symbol. The same will be repeated for the fourth quadrant also. So, copy the same here, plus minus, equal to and plus minus. Without any change, you can write the same here also. Similarly, here minus plus, minus plus. And the third quadrant will be similar to the first quadrant. So, copy this both. The diagonals will be same for this symbol cases. So, if you write for one, you can copy that for the diagonal quadrant. That's all friends. Now you have filled the matrix. So what does this plus minus plus means? As I mentioned below, precede this. Like if it is plus minus means you have to write with the number as, you have to remember this number 0.7071. So plus means you have to precede it with that sign. So 0.7071. Next is minus, right? So minus j of 0.7071. If it is minus, you will get it as minus 0.7071 minus j of 0.7071. In such manner, you have to fill in all the places where you are getting these two symbols. So See friends, now you have filled this very quickly and accurately. So this you just practice is several times so that you will not get confused, but also have in mind that you should know to calculate in the conventional method also. Sometimes if you forget or if you get to confused manner, it's better if you know to calculate in a conventional manner, then you can get the answer and you can proceed it. So this is a shortcut trip, you can follow this. So practice this several times so that you will not get confused and you will also remember in a quicker manner. So this is the shortcut trip for an 8-point DFT sequence twiddle factor matrix. So similarly for the 8-point DFT sequence also, you have to check for 2 conjugate pairs here. For the 4-point we had 1 and here it is 2. So minus 2 plus 2j minus 2 minus 2j and 3 plus 5j 3 minus 5j. The imaginary part should change its sign. So for an 8-point DFT sequence we must have 2 conjugate pairs at the end of the end result. I hope you all understood the concepts taught today. Thank you friends. Meet you all in the next video. Until then, take care.